I've got an idea. I lay awake last night until 3 o'clock last night. Yeah, it's fun. Really fun. It's not, guys. Nobody likes not sleeping. Anyway, I had a brilliant idea. Now, obviously, guys, I'm in a transitional part of my life, and it's hard. It's really hard because I don't have any funds coming in, and it's difficult. Johnny's holding the house down. We're on one income right now, and he's trying his hardest to try and make sure that we don't drown. But I'm drowning, right? I'm drowning because I don't have a job that keeps me busy. I don't have my old life back to which it was just keeping me motivated. Like, it's so weird just going from working so much to this. Anyway, what kept me awake last night is, obviously, I've been speaking to a lot of people, billions of people. You know me, guys, I love a chat. What I found is there's a lot of mums, particularly, desperate for a holiday, desperate for a weekend away, just can't afford it. Guys, we live on the northern beaches while we all sit there and pretend as though we're super, super rich. Not many of us are. A lot of us got into this area when it was like sort of affordable. We established our kids in schools. We established our social networks and our lives and everything here. And then the cost of living went through the roof. We're still here, and we don't want to take away our livelihood that we've provided for our children. Like, it's all just like, do we have to move to a totally different area just because, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, possibly. If you can't afford it, move out of here. But how unfair that in the last, 5 years, not even, we were paying $770 a week for a 3-bedroom house around the corner. Literally, I can see it from here. $770 a week. We're paying $1,150. It's like 2 years, guys. Like, it's gone up $400, almost doubled in price. Now, we've obviously got our kids up at the school and everything, blah, blah, blah. A holiday is just so far away from what could actually happen. So, I got an idea. Not for profit. This is not for me to make money. This is not for me to, I just want to manage it, get it happening. I've just applied for some funding with the New South Wales government and whatnot to try. Oh, sorry, Buster. My cat. Sorry. Trying to get some funding to get this dream alive. What I would love would be like a motorhome, right? Something that you guys can access. Anybody can access. And this thing is ready to go. This thing is. It's decked out. It's got food in it for the weekend. It's got games for you guys to play. It's got, incense to smell. It's got, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if you could just say, hey, guys, we're going away this weekend. No cost. This is for the people who are able to get on NDIS because there's a ton of funding for families who hit that criteria. But if you don't hit that criteria, you don't have an opportunity. You don't have anybody throwing out thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to assist you because you don't hit that criteria. But you're still struggling for whatever different reason you've got. Imagine if we could create something for everybody. Imagine if you could just be like, I got this weekend off, desperate for a weekend away. Here's the keys, my friend. Have fun with your children. The system wouldn't be there to be abused. It's not for Mary around the corner who has 10 holidays a year already. She doesn't get it. It's not for Sarah up the top there who doesn't pay rent because she lives in her dad's house. It's not for her. This is for people who genuinely can't afford it, who don't have holidays, who the last time they holiday was God knows when. Look, I had a holiday this year for 1 week. 1 week. The holiday I had before that was years. Oh, actually, no, I lie. My mum bought us a holiday, right? Before that, it was years. It wasn't a part of my life plan. We couldn't afford it. It just wasn't happening. All the money was going back into the business, or, time, or like whatever the reason being, it just wasn't an opportunity. Why? Why is it that after school holidays, we go back into the playground and, oh, I went to Japan. Oh, I went to, we went up to, I don't know, wherever you guys go. I'd love to go. Why don't you have holidays? Can't afford it. No, I'm choosing not to have a holiday. Choosing just to keep on working. No. There's not opportunities. Look, to find those funds, expenses continue when you're not at home, right? So for me, I worked weekends, right? If I wanted to have a weekend off, I would lose $5,000. What do? Do you lose $5,000? And that, you know what I mean? Like, the bills are still there. Anyway, I'm going to put up a GoFundMe. As I said, I've already reached out to the council and the government trying to get funding for this project. I believe in this project. I want to give to those who never receive. It would be really nice for those people to say, hey guys, we're going away this weekend. Imagine that. So I'm going to try and get this done. I've seen what I'm after. Scrolled the market last night because I had nothing else to do. Scrolled the market last night. I've seen what I'm after. I want a Winnebago Flinders. It's not the top of the line, but the layout is perfect. It's perfect. Check the link for GoFundMe and let's get this show on the road, guys. Let's make this fun for everyone.